Jacqueline here on the channel for people who don't run yet. Although very soon I'm going to stop saying that, because if you've been following my journey, we're now on Couch to 5K week 6. Can you believe it? Week 6. This is the week where me and my virtual running buddies started to feel like we could run, because we've been following each week and just gaining a little bit more each week, a little bit more stamina, a little bit more endurance, a little bit better breathing. We're really starting to feel like now we can do this. And during this week, it was quite a special week for us actually. We had quite a spiritual experience, and I'll let you know a little bit more about that later on, where Dazzle talks after one of his runs and you get to see how we were all feeling. The runs this week really stepped up a pace. Now, up until now, every week we've been doing 3 runs a week, and all the runs have been the same, or nearly all the same. So we have been getting used to this little rhythm, right? Well, this week I'd like to give us a little bit of a shock. So I'll explain about the runs in a minute. This week I started to get quite confident that I was going to finish Couch to 5K. Now, previously I'll keep going until I can't anymore, and of course my whole aim and my whole goal was to finish the program. But this week I really started to have the confidence that it was possible. I could see that we're on week 6, it only runs another 3 weeks after this. You know, I can do this. I started to realise I can do this. I was also starting to get really aligned with my body, really noticing that when I was pushing myself and when I wasn't pushing myself, what would happen to my performance if I didn't eat properly the day before. Like even mentioning performance seemed like, whoa, I'm talking about performance now. I'm not just putting on my trainers and getting out the door and going, oh, I gotta get out there. I'm actually thinking about the running. It was really quite incredible. So run 1 is 5-8-5. So you run for 5 minutes, you have a walk, you run for 8 minutes, you have a walk, you run for 5 minutes. And that seemed totally possible. That was absolutely fine. But at this point in my journey, I was noticing that every single run, that first 5 minutes, that first 3 to 5 minutes really, my legs were sluggish, it was difficult to get going. And I'd started to think how difficult that was. And it dragged me down a bit, to be honest. And then one day I had the insight that maybe it's just always going to be like that. Maybe that's how I start running, and it's okay, because once I get over it, I'm actually over it, and then I don't have that sluggish feeling. So at this point in my journey, I accepted that there's some difficulties, and one of those might be this sluggish legs at the beginning. But of course, what really kept me going was the runner's high at the end of every run. I was starting to notice that at the end of every run, I'm all like, oh, I love everybody, and exuberant and wanting to chit chat. And that's why these videos for our little virtual running club were perfect, because I could go, isn't it wonderful? You get to see those videos if you click on the link. So run 2 was 10 minutes, a 3-minute walk, and then a 10 minutes run. So that was a push. Now, all of a sudden now we're running for 10 minutes non-stop. And remember, 5 weeks ago when I started, I'm running for 60 seconds non-stop and thinking that that was a huge mountain. And then here we are now contemplating 10 minutes and then a little 3-minute walk and then 10 minutes. I really appreciated that 3-minute walk. And the thing was, because I've run for 5 minutes, what I kept telling myself, like I say, it's all about the mindset. What I kept telling myself was, I already know I can run for 5 minutes. It's just another 5 minutes on top of that. And that's what I did. During run 2, I did 5 minutes. I knew I could push myself for the extra 5 minutes. I had my 3-minute walk. And during my 3-minute walk, I'm going, I've just run 10 minutes non-stop. I know I can do it. My body knows I can do it. My butt loves it at the end of it. And so, hey, I'm going to do it. And I did it, and I was so chuffed with myself. So during run 2, this is where Dazzle had his little spiritual experience. So you're going to see that now.
Wow, 858. So on the runs with my mum, I realised something, that I absolutely am ready to run 5k. 100%, thoroughly, 100% believe it. Whether or not I'm going to do it yet is a different question, because I believe everybody can do it, but I also believe you can totally overdo it. And just because everybody can do it doesn't mean everybody should do it, because you'll injure yourself unless you build up the endurance and you allow your body to naturally mature into this running. It's like, yeah, I've really suffered with depression and anxiety and one hell of a shitstorm of paranoia in my teenage years. A lot of it was substance abuse. All of it was substance abuse, with probably a bit of underlying mental instability that I think everybody has. But I just highlighted mine with years and years of abuse. And yeah, I've been absolutely stone cold sober for over 10 years. Drinking's an exception. I drink maybe once every year, once every 2 years. It's nothing major. And since my sobriety, I've been on an upwards path of happiness and inner peace, and it just keeps getting more and more. And then I found Lolly, and my world absolutely opened up to the possibilities that me and her could go to. And we had Maya, and it just got bigger and bigger. And this running malarkey is the absolute icing on the cake. Oh, I have thoroughly embraced this. I'm lost for words. I'm in such a happy place right now. Really, really happy. I can't believe it. Thank you so much, guys. I absolutely wouldn't have been here without all of you. Well done. You're pushing yourselves, you're pushing me, and I'm really thankful for it. I can't extrude any more love. I hope that comes across.
Aww. We all felt like that. So I'd looked ahead, and I knew that run 3 was going to be a 25-minute run. 25-minute non-stop run. And again, it was like, what do they expect me to run 25 minutes without a break? So it is a big one. It is a big one. Can't deny that. Big effort, big step up. But hey, the coach in Couch to 5K keeps saying, if you just keep doing what they say, if you see the runs through to the end, you don't have to be fast. You don't have to. You have to do it in your own pace, in your own way. You can do it. And I did it. I did it. And at the end of run 3 on week 6, you get the little badge. You're a runner! I was so impressed with that little badge. It came up on my app on my phone. So yeah, 25 minutes. I did it. I felt like I could do it. It wasn't easy. Like I've said before, none of it's easy, but we did it. We got through it. And here we are running for 25 minutes non-stop. You're a runner. 25 minutes for me took me to 4K. So it was around about this time where I started to realise I don't think I'm going to make 5K by the end of this journey. And what I realised as well was, and that's okay, because the journey actually takes you to a 30-minute non-stop run, and I've just done 25 minutes. So looks really possible at this point. I'd love to give a big shout out to Sian, who started her Couch to 5K when she started watching my videos, and she's following those and doing them. So well done, Sian. Absolutely amazing. And also to Marianne, who's commented that she started doing new things since she's been watching the videos and been inspired. Yay, Marianne. And a big, big, big love to Kate and to Bron, who are doing fantastic on their journeys. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.